Welcome back to Bloom. With a new year and a focus on wellness, one of the great new trends of 2022 is no regret parties. Healthy parties that people will love to attend. Joining us now to tell us more is Marley Major, the party goddess. Welcome back to Bloom and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thanks for having me.
So Marley, I have to ask you, do negative calorie foods really exist?
I swear they do, okay? And I even had a password forever on my computer that was like negative calories, and I had a photo of a grapefruit. And I swear, when I'm doing my apple cider vinegar and having all my celery and stuff, I swear it takes more calories to burn that stuff. And then you're full, which is like the most important thing, is just to freaking be full, right? At the end of the day.
Yes, absolutely. So are there any ways that we can trick ourselves into eating less at a party without even trying? Because that's the one thing, you start picking and drinking and picking, and next thing you know, those calories are really adding up.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I always try to load up on like crudité or something ahead of time, or almonds. But one thing that I love is, I mean, I realize this looks like a Valentine's Day segment, but is like little red plates. Little red plates evidently trick your brain. They don't know if it's something because like you sense danger or something, but you eat less, right? So then my whole thing is, if it's little red plates, then what about like little red cups, you know, which could lead us into the whole thing about this whole truth or dare thing we're going to do about tequila, etc. And like, imagine if this was just how much wine you had. If everything was miniature, you'd feel too embarrassed to go back to the bar for more, right?
Yes, that is true. That is that'd be a lot of trips. So I understand that you have a great tip and a great party favor.
Yes. Well, this one I love, because you take those little Listerine strips that you can get at the freaking gas station, and you put one on your tongue right before you eat. So how amazing, right? We have all these like holiday parties with the girls, and you just hand out the Listerine strip to everybody. It's pre-packaged. Nobody needs to worry about COVID. They put it on their lips and then hang out before they eat anything. And it totally, you're just not as interested. The other thing too is that, like, along those same lines, you can burn like a mint candle, anything like that to have around you. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not even going to notice that I'm not eating, but I'm just not going to be as tempted. But I love the Listerine. I think we should sell Listerine in cases of those strips.
I love that. I didn't even know that's what it did. And it's important, I think, to tell the guests that they're all getting one. So one particular guest is like, do I have bad breath? Why is she giving me these?
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. Everybody will smell glowing, in fact. And everybody will be like, you know, very thin.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So what are some fun activities to do during the party? And can you share one fun tip for keeping the healthy fun going all year long?
Yes. Well, one of the things is, like, why not detox like every month? I mean, you can do it a virtual detox by theme every month. So let's say January, okay, we're doing health. And let's say February, we're doing fitness. But I mean, March, you could like redo your finances, and you could just focus that whole month on one topic. But another thing that's really fun too is to give your guests like strips of paper and have everybody anonymously fill out like one of the things they've accomplished this year. So they could say, hey, listen, or, you know, at the end of last year, something, or what they want to accomplish. Like, this person did 20 minutes a day on the Peloton, you know, 5 days a week for a month, that kind of thing. And then you have to guess who did that. Or this person loves to stay in shape with boxing, something like that. And then you just pull them out and see if you can guess who's who. And then, of course, you have to have prizes. Now, I don't know if you need a bottle of tequila, but, you know, you got to have something.
So is that kind of like a true or false, or is that a whole different game?
Well, that's a whole different game. The true or false one, which is my favorite, is that you say to people, okay, listen, true or false, if you have oregano, you're not going to want to eat as much. And then false, but get this, if you have mint around, you aren't going to want to eat as much. And I love these things. Then it's like, okay, true or false, because I heard people doing this whole tequila versus vodka thing, but I guess there's something about tequila, I'd hardly call it like a health food. It should be like, true or false, vodka will not let you process the calories of sugar. Okay, well, maybe, but it's really tequila shots that are supposedly so amazing if you're dieting, and then you don't have all that extra garbage. So I think the true or false thing is amazing, especially if you incorporate like, this has how many calories versus this, because like, you know, nobody gets that right. Like, you see like this many almonds, and it's like, oh, this is 9,000 calories. You're like,
I love that. That's a great idea, Marley. And by the way, it's always so much fun catching up with you. Thank you for joining us for the new year 2022. Great way to start with you, my friend.
thank you. Happy New Year. Have a good one.
You too. You can follow The Party Goddess on Instagram, or for more information, visit thepartygoddess.com. We'll be back with more Bloom right after this.